guys, welcome to another video. Jazz25 here, and today we're going to talk about some training tips. 10 best of the training tips that you can have when training in the gym. Please come on in and I'll talk about more in detail. If you do like today's video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my video afterwards. Now, come on, let's get in. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be about the 10 best training tips you've ever heard. Now, I've been searching online and I've gone and checked this website. This website is called bodybuilding.com.au. It's produced in the United States, and I found this article saying the 10 best training tips you've ever heard. And well, I go to the gym every week and that, and every training tip that I get is good, and I love it. So because every training tip you get, the better you can get at training and getting stronger and faster and everything, and I think that's pretty awesome. Now let's get into the first one. Number one, know your limits. Seriously, know your limits. I can't tell you how many times I've seen someone give up too early or get hurt during training or racing because they simply had no idea what their real thresholds were. The whole idea behind training and or competing is to push your thresholds to the limit, to fulfill your potential. If you don't know what your limits are, how can you possibly know what your potential is? How do you figure out your limits? It's not easy, and it's the number one reason why people hire coaches. Experiment with training variable until you establish your comfort zone, and then push out of that comfort zone to force more progression in your training. If you're competing in your comfort zone, then you're not trying hard enough. Okay guys, that's number one, know your limits. Number two, no pain, no gain. You would think that this myth has been beaten to death, or at least shooed from popularity, but I hear it surprisingly often from people who honestly believe that they need to kill themselves every day training to maximize their workouts. Don't do that, guys. Is your resting heartbeat rate jacked up today? Are you too sore from your last workout to walk? Did you only sleep a few hours the last night? Skipped breakfast and lunch? Congratulations, guys. You just earned yourself a rest day. In other words, go home. You aren't going to get anything but an increased risk of injury by training in any one of these conditions. Forget about fighting through the pain. Discomfort is your body telling you that you stepped well out of your comfort zone. Pain is your body telling you that you knock off whatever you're doing if you're an endurance athlete. Listen to this. Okay guys, that's number two. Number three, the fast of the low carb diet for athletes. True monitoring carb intake is one of the best ways to play around with your weight. I don't dispose that I do it myself, and it can be a powerful tool for people who need to lose a amount of weight. But the everyday athlete has no need to go bonkers, cutting out all kinds of carbs just for the sake of it, because that sort of eating behavior is not suitable for an endurance athlete. That's number three, guys. Number four, create variety in your training. Any good training regime needs to include variables that can be toggled to alter training for specific purposes. A weightlifter, for example, would take into consideration their specific exercises, techniques, pounds lifted or kilos, set per lift, reps per set, the tempo, the rest between rests, the rest between sets, and the number of sets, and all those other ones that you're taking care of. That's a lot to take in consideration, and by adjusting just a few of those variables, you can focus your training down to hone in your strengths and weaknesses. That's number four, guys. Number five, always second guess yourself. That's right, always second guess your movements, your training, your goal, and your accomplishments. Keep a running tally of where you are, where you want to be, and what you need to do to get there. Don't kid yourself into thinking you can't do this on autopilot. This needs to be a conscious effort. Always ask why. Why am I running stairs? Why am I doing this particular exercise? Why is my 400-meter sprint time still not improving? Why didn't my trainer and coach have me to do this? If your coach doesn't answer this, get a new coach. Why did I just eat that whole pizza? You get the picture, guys? Okay, number 6. You can't spot check fat. If I had a nickel for every time I heard this myth, I would be a very, very rich man. The fact of the matter is that the fat goes onto and comes off your body the way it wants to, not the way you want it to. The only way around this is to target the specific areas that you want to do. A brief, fairly explanation will do for this one. You can't work the fat off any specific area of your body because, well, you can't work fat. People mistake that good old muscle burn for something that magically removes from your body, where your abdominal being worked, not the love handles next to them. Number 7, you need to supplement your diet. Because of the specific training many endurance athletes take, many supplements are basically useless, or at least best cost productive for endurance athletes. It's a much difficult game than saying bodybuilding, where intense supplement is absolutely critical. The key is to understand the basics and use supplements that have real application for endurance athletes, and get in supplements that you feel good at, and they will potentially give you more energy during the day and get you further into your training. Number 8, play the mental game too. The best athletes in the world train not only their bodies but their minds for success in their sport. Why not take a page from their playbooks and do the same? Visualize your goals and visualize yourself achieving those goals. Imagine the emphasis you might experience during a competition and think how you can prepare for them. Visualize possible setbacks and visualize how you'll overcome them. Visualize your success and then give yourself an imaginary high five. Number 9, plan for adequate recovery time. You can't train 24/7, guys. Unfortunately, if we could, we'll be stellar athletes. Between those beating you place on your body, it needs time to recover. Fill your body up with carbs and energy, and just after you finish training, just eat the right foods. I normally have a banana milkshake with my protein powder and every different little things in it. Like I have strawberry, honey, yogurts, ice, all the normal stuff. And after that, I just have I have that twice a day. And about lunchtime, I probably have a pie or two, and they'll pretty much keep me going for the rest of the day. And you have to set yourself time to relax, guys, and just let your body heal, and you can get back to your training after that. Number 10, set smart goals. This is simple enough. Just like it helps you to remember proper goals. Setting smart those goals, specific, measurable, ascertained, relevant, and time bound. That's so smart. Your goals must be all of those things for you to success. Write them down if you need to and keep track of them in your progress. Smart goals is that you set a goal for yourself that it's not too high up, but then it's not too low. It has to be at a level that you feel comfortable with, and you have to find a goal that you can actually push hard into your training and get there, and you'll be accomplishment. And you can set higher goals the further you get up to and the more time you train. So guys, that's been the top 10 training tips for today. I hope you did enjoy today's video, and yeah, thank you for listening.
Guys, that's all the information that I've given you today for the 10 best training tips at the gym. If you got on and liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up and like and subscribe and share this video with all your friends, and put it in the comments down below what you think about it and what I should be talking about in the next video. Yeah, if you've got any questions, put it down there and I'll get back to you. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time.